Money rules our world. It permeates everything we do. From the clothes on our back to the food on the table, to the way we get our kids to school, money is all around us. Our kids are next in line to have to navigate the money that surrounds them. Because of this, it's never too early to begin teaching them all things about money, especially since they're already learning about numbers in school. Parents can begin reinforcing fiscal skills like saving, with kids as young as those just beginning grade school. As they grow older, they'll have to learn to understand these concepts themselves, so might as well pass your own knowledge down to them. Don't know where to start? Here are the top 10 first things to teach your kids about money. Number 10. Jar full of savings. The most basic introduction of money for any child should definitely be some sort of piggy bank, mason jar, or any container that reinforces the idea of placing money into it and not taking it out until it has grown to a substantial desired amount. Piggy banks are oftentimes the default choice. But did you know this doesn't give kids the visual stimuli they need to comprehend the concept of money held in security? Think about it. They place that bill or that coin into the slot and it falls into the unknown darkness. If you choose to opt for the wiser clear jar, kids can actually see the money inside. This reinforces the concept to them. Plus, it allows for a fun game of guessing how much is inside. Number 9. Cost games. Have you ever held up a pack of gum to your kid asking how much it costs, only to get a ridiculous response of, let's say, $20? This is normal. Kids see items as commodities, not objects that hold different prices based on size or aesthetics. It's just hard to gauge. Try taking them out to the store and hold up different items, playing the guessing game with them, reinforcing just how much things cost. This may sound pointless, but it helps them later in life to gauge how much something might cost in the long run. Better yet, it teaches kids to shop for different brands, looking for the cheapest, most efficient alternative. Number 8. Teach opportunity cost. If the term opportunity cost doesn't ring any bells, it really just means if you buy this toy, you won't have money left to buy those shoes. It can be difficult for kids to wrap their heads around the concept of wealth diminishing after purchasing something. That's why it's important for your kids to learn to be able to weigh these financial decisions and understand the outcomes and consequences. Maybe try taking them to a store, handing them a $20 bill and let them go around and budget those $20, trying to buy as much as they can with it. This is how opportunity cost works. Number 7. Reinforce the importance of giving. It goes without saying that the most important part of having wealth is sharing the wealth. It is extremely difficult for kids to understand that not everyone has equal amounts of money or the opportunity to make money. Charity, donations, and overall sharing are all great concepts to work on with kids. Try showing kids a couple different charities that have simple missions, like toy drives, and explain that the toy you are giving to the charity costs however much money. Then ask your kid if they would have liked to receive a gift that costs that much money. This reinforces the idea of money turning into an object, and then giving away the object for good use. Number 6. Give them commission, not allowance. The whole concept of allowance is just that, allowing your children to receive money on a regular basis for, well, nothing. This creates the feeling of working hard being unnecessary. Why work when I'm just going to get paid for breathing? The much better alternative would be to provide compensation for completing weekly chores. Pay them commissions for the chores they do, from taking out the trash to cleaning their rooms and so much more. Doing these things in exchange for money will show kids that money has value, and more importantly, that work equals money. Number 5. Setting goals. Does your kid want that new expensive toy that all the other kids at school have? Do they claim they would do just about anything to have it? Take them up on that. Advise them to save the money they have now and accumulate more money from doing chores and overtime work towards that goal of the price of whatever it is that they want. This prolonging of receiving what they want instills a work ethic they'll need in the future. Number 4. Give them money to spend for you. A lot of money talk can be individualized, and it can be hard for kids to understand how money affects someone other than themselves. So, for this reason, you could try giving your child a few dollars at the supermarket and have them pick out the best item out of all the brands that you would need. Similarly, have them pick out a fruit from the produce section that is ripe enough to your liking. This reinforces the concept that someone else is giving them money to do a favor for someone other than themselves. Number 3. Share the importance of patience. Let's face it, kids want what they want, and they want it now. Unfortunately, that isn't how it works in the real world. The ability to calmly delay gratification is a skill most adults need. So you need to teach your kids that if they really want something, they need to wait for it. The next time they bug you for something, try prolonging that desire with a simple, "You can get that for Christmas." Meanwhile, it's October. This will set the tone for patience in the future. Number 2, talk about the process. Keeping involved in the process of your kids saving money in a jar or shopping around a store helps them understand the process from start to finish. Everyone needs a little guidance here and there to get through it. It's hard, but it can be done. Try helping them pick from options to maximize the money they have, or have periodic check-ins where you sit down and open the jar up with them and count all the money together. Number 1, set a good example. Don't keep your finances a secret. Allow your kids to see you going through the process yourself. Show them you counting bills and placing them into savings yourself, or deciding which brand of product to get at the store based on which is the better financial decision. You're the only example of money management they have, so be a good one. There's really no shortage of things you can teach your kids about money. What do you think? Leave a comment down below and let us know. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for your weekly dose of finance intel.